Hello everybody, this is Alec Davison with Think and Lift Heavy. This is my first video in about a year, and the reason why I'm doing this is because I have been getting a lot of random followers. And I'm the kind of person that likes to listen to signs from the universe. So, whether it's a sign or not, I'll be making videos, and if no one watches it, that's fine. But if I benefit one person, I think that all the videos will be worth it. So my first topic, I think I'm going to recover diet. So if you fit your macros and the problems with it and the misconceptions with it. So first of all, if you fit your macros can also be called flexible dieting or counting your macros. And I think that it gets a really bad rep in the bodybuilding community because most of the people think that, if you fit your macros is all about just eating Pop-Tarts and ice cream all day. And I'm not gonna lie, that's initially what I thought it was about. So when I went from bro and started doing it fit your macros, my diet consisted of protein shakes and ice cream for like 2 months. And my performance was not optimal. I didn't feel very good. I was not very full at all because ice cream is all sugar, so I was pretty hungry all the time. So after going through that experience, I kind of realized that, okay, yes, the food that you take in does matter how you feel. It does matter how you perform. It matters how your brain functions. So that's where I disagree with the fact that you can eat anything you want and be optimal. Okay, you can absolutely get shredded by eating ice cream and just protein shakes. Because I got shredded, I got down like 4% body fat from my competition, and I was literally having ice cream and protein shakes. But you're not going to feel good. Your quality of life is not going to be good. You're going to be having sugar highs and lows, and actually, they have shown that there may be a correlation between insulin spikes and Alzheimer's. So they think that a large amount of insulin spikes can actually shrink the hippocampi. The hippocampi is a lobe in the back of the brain that controls memory. So they think that since it can shrink it, there's been a loose correlation that it's possible that it could lead to Alzheimer's. So I don't want to take that chance. Plus, I don't feel really good when I have sugar all the time. If I have like a sugary meal before I work out, I know I'll crash. I will not have a good workout. So for the most part, I do eat healthy, but I count my calories. I change up what I eat. I don't eat bland stuff. I put seasoning. I use salt. I use ketchup. I use barbecue sauce. But like I said, going back to the whole point of if it fits your macros is counting the calories and reaching your goals for protein, reaching your goals for fat and for carbs. And I choose to eat macronutrient dense foods as opposed to just crap all the time. And I think that's where a lot of people are kind of missing the point, right? Because essentially all it really is just allowing you to track your calories as opposed to just saying, oh yeah, I have like 8 ounces of chicken and then like 1 cup of rice. No one in the bodybuilding world actually knows their macros from that. So it's kind of like, what's the point of doing that if you don't even know how many calories and carbs and protein you're taking in? So that's kind of my philosophy. And as far as the numbering goes, I will have, right now I'm typically having about 1.5 times my body weight. And I'm 230, so like, I don't know if that's the correct calculation. It's a little bit over, around 350 protein. Usually it's between 300 and 350. Carbs I just fill in, and then fat, I would say usually I would multiply your body weight times 0.4, and that should be your fats. And then all carbohydrates should do is be a filling number. So, for example, let's say you want to gain weight. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to track your calories for 3 days. Do not change any of your eating habits at all, because that will defeat the purpose of finding a baseline. So you want to find a baseline, track the calories for 3 days, then divide by 3. That's your average. That's how much calories you need to maintain your current weight. And what you're going to want to do if you want to bulk, first thing I would say is increase your calories by 200 and get your macronutrients right. So, like I said, that 1.1 to 1.5 times body weight for protein, 0.4 times body weight for fat, and then the rest should be filled in with carbs. And it's pretty simple. So if you're trying to gain weight, plus 200. If you're trying to lose weight, minus 200. And then once you hit a plateau, then either add calories or reduce calories, depending on if you're trying to bulk or cut. So it's relatively simple. People make dieting too complicated. Another point I want to hit on is meal timing. So a lot of bodybuilders think that you're going to lose muscle if you don't eat every 3 hours. I don't think that's true, but I do think that this is a little bit of bro science, but I do think that if you eat around like every 4 hours, I just feel fuller. If I go longer than 5 hours without eating, I kind of feel flat. It's kind of like a psychological thing. I think I'm getting smaller, but I'm really not losing muscle. I'm just kind of losing glycogen to the muscle. But I'm always hungry, so kind of wouldn't want to eat longer than 4 hours. So that's my philosophy on if it's your macros and how to do it. The timing, you have the calculations, and if you have any questions, please put them below. This is my first YouTube video since a long time, so I hope you guys like it, and I will be posting videos at least once a week, whether you watch them or not. I just feel that this is necessary, and I feel that I can benefit people through my experiences. So I feel like that it would be selfish for me not to put this information out there. So signing off, Alec Davison with Think and Lift Heavy.